Hey guys, a quick little heads up. I encountered a weird scenario. I'm trying to highlight the active button when I'm on the page. It seems to work fine with the sidebar component. I'm guessing because this component gets a parameter is open each time I click, each time I open the sidebar. So that's going to trigger a re-render of the component. However, if I change the location, these don't change since this component is not updated. This component lives on the main layout, so it's not like a part of each page. That's weird. I can double click, of course, then it works, but shit, weird. What I tried is listen to this location changed event that's standard on the navigation manager from Blazor. But the issue is these values in the service are not, well, I would say the component is not re-rendered. These don't seem to trigger that. Neither does this. I already tried like putting these inside a local variable like private boolean properties is index page, for example. And then say set that here. But that does not work. Another thing I tried is just try to hack it like parameter pool. I'm just gonna call it should re-render and say like should re-render and give it the opposite value, since it might not trigger a re-render if it's just gonna be the same value. And I was just doing this as well in here, just to try to hack it. Unfortunately, none of that seems to work. I'll rebuild it. Oops. I rebuilt the project, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be working. Well, it does work in the sidebar, and like I mentioned, I think it's because of this on the use of parameters in the component and that triggers a re-render. So I could fix it by making my own location changed event, like I did with the authentication. If you don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to look at the authentication videos with Blazor. I did something similarly. I'm going to show you in the auth state layout. Oh, sorry, not the auth state layout, but it's something similar on auth state change and handle it accordingly. Maybe I could try that. I could try something like this, like have a callback, and then the parent component can trigger a re-render of this footer layout. So that could be a possibility. So then I would here have like on location changed something equals handle, and then I'd have my own method. This handle location changed. And just do nothing, just to trigger re-render. Let's see about that. It's actually a valid. So I was setting up to make my own location change handler. Let's see. So that would make a property and callback. I'm gonna call it location changed, and then here should I wait it and hope async. Task async task. This doesn't like it. Let's first make sure this is a parameter. This doesn't like it. Let's see if we can hack around it and do task.run. Like this. Let's see if that works. And the location changed. Let's see this. Let's see. Yeah, that seems to work just fine. Let's see if this, yeah, seems to work. Great. That's kind of an unexpected scenario. Okay, cool. Seems to work. An alternative would be to, like I mentioned, make my own event, similarly as in the auth service. Let me just quickly show you where I make a public event on auth state changed, and then a private void auth state changed, which just invokes this event. And then I should use this auth state changed to actually trigger a change. So, and then the auth state layout listens to this, to my own event. I could do that similarly, but for the navigation, I would have to let's see. I would then have to do that every time this navigate to URL is called. So I would, and this method resides in here. So should have made it on the base service then. And every time this is called, I should then call like for the odd example, it would be odd state changed. But of course, we want the location to which to call probably just location changed, which would invoke our own made event, and then this listener should react on it. I prefer this method. I think, let me see, I should double check if the reason I think I prefer this one is because with my own implementation, navigate to URL, it's possible that maybe once I navigate somewhere else without using this method, and then it wouldn't be correctly updating the components, listening components. Okay. I'm just gonna double check what happens if nothing should really happen if I navigate to an external page. So this location doesn't really change. Let's see. Yeah, seems to work fine. Okay, cool. That's all for that.